Class Kids 106, I'm Slappy Joe. Great to have you along. In the studio with me once again is Christian Cyr from Cyr Financial, and you're continuing your Retire Wiser seminars. Last time you were here, you and I chatted, you said something that stuck with me. If you're not setting up retirement, if you're not putting money away, you're not going to retire.
That's right. Retirement is for a generation of savers. If we're not saving 10% of everything we make, we're not going to retire. It's just that simple. That's the key. That's, I'd say, the key ingredient number one.
Number one, really, is just doing it.
Yeah, getting to the top of the mountain is not really about the retirement mountain, is not about making some great trade, not investing in Bitcoin and making $1 million. It's about really being diligent and saving. Once you get to the top of that mountain, that retirement mountain, that's where the real fun starts. That's where the difficulty kicks in. That's where you have to start playing. But getting to the top of that mountain, the secret is saving.
Okay, you've gotten the saving out of the way, but you say you're still not out of the woods yet.
No, that's where the hard part kicks in, because for a retiree, they're actually entering the most difficult part of their financial life. You're not just talking about saving. Now you're talking about Medicare, Part A, B, D, making your money last. You're talking about your insurance. You're talking about Social Security. You're talking about budgeting, pensions, all these things that you didn't have to worry about while you were working. Now, all of a sudden, this is the hard part. This is where the difficulty kicks in.
And last we spoke, again, you also mentioned that not everyone out there is out for your best interests.
Well, that's probably the biggest problem with the industry, is that we have 5 levels of advisors. People don't realize that. When we're shopping for a car, we know when we go to a Chevy dealer, we're going to buy a Chevy. We know when we go to a Ford dealer, we're going to buy a Ford. But we're driving down the street and we see all these different financial signs. What we don't realize is that we're actually being bombarded with commercials and maybe not necessarily working with somebody who is, by law, having to do what's in our best interests. In fact, most of Americans are not working with a level 5 advisor, and therefore that advisor is not obligated, believe it or not, to do what's in the client's best interest, which, if you think about it, should be illegal, but it's not, and which is why people need to educate themselves on choosing the right advisor to work with.
And you feel that that's sometimes your best customer, someone who's educated, and if they're not, you want to help them get there.
So when we're doing seminars, we're doing workshops all over, and number one topic we always discuss is educating yourself on how to pick the right advisor, because it doesn't matter if we're doing a Social Security workshop, an investment workshop, a tax workshop. Every workshop we do, topic number one is going to be educate yourself on how to pick the right advisor.
In the studio with me is Christian Cyr from Cyr Financial, and your Retire Wiser seminar will be at Festival 56 in downtown Princeton. It's coming up on the 4th, and it's free.
Yeah, it's free. We do these all over the Illinois Valley, and for now, I believe we have 3 remaining workshops for the remainder of the year, 3 or 4. But yeah, the next one, August 4th, Princeton, 5:30.
And if you would like to sign up for that, it's free. Just stop by retireworkshops.com, or you can call 815-925-7501. Christian Cyr, thank you for stopping in to say hello again.
It was a pleasure. Thanks a lot.